What did you take? What is it?
Negroni. So it's
What is that?
it's gin, red vermouth, and Campari taste.
Wow, okay.
What is the name?
Negroni.
Oh yeah, that's great.
It's Americano plus gin.
That's a classic one.
Yeah. The red vermouth. And then the small peanut.
Wet place.
Yeah, but what does
that mean?
it's not wet as in moist. It's what is it?
What does it mean wet?
Air to Porsche. Come on.
Yeah. It's not even this Ceranco, you know, this smooth, but it's really this old school iron. Huge. It's a tremendous. The daily production rate of cooking plates goes up every day. With new markets is South Africa. So basically 90.
Well, stop. Then you know what I suggest you do? Act like a normal person and not hang on the rail.
You know what, I can't.
Look at it. We should totally do that.
Yeah, we should do a lot of things.
Yeah, there's so many things to do in Vancouver. I bet you want to do all of it.
knows long ago. It has terracotta panels, white ones at the top representing the snow-capped mountains, and then down at the bottom, there's all different forms of transportation of the day carved into those panels. A full restaurant in here. Why they've got this scaffolding here for all this time, I have no idea. But it's been there for 2 months. Anyway, it's a good restaurant, Chinese restaurant hotels that were built all across Canada to accommodate those people who took the train across the country. This is the third one in the city and the second on that spot, and everywhere it's green up there is copper. So it's probably rather expensive roof at the price of copper nowadays. Just really pretty inside, and you can go in any day and have a look around. It's still about 4 in the afternoon. Traveling exhibits go through there. We have a permanent one with Emily Carr. To the left front is the entrance to Pacific, and it curves into itself. It's supposed to look like the Roman Colosseum. I'll take us down a little farther and show you this building that looks like a spider on steroids. Those things don't stay straight up, but maybe they will. It's just not pretty. So you get a bit of an idea. But apparently completely opens up, so there you go. Yeah, it's a massive job. They've had to do just huge work on it. It was 64,000 seats, now it's 60,000. They've made the seats bigger. See it.
I took one out the other side.
Now the guy that designed that was Moishe Safi. He's one of the top architects in Canada, and he designed across the road the theater that is the Centre for Performing Arts. So he was a busy man that year. We'll be coming in behind Sears again, and the Vancouver Art People gathering spot. There's a lot of police around to make sure things stay a little less than nuts. So turn here on our left-hand side is 2 blocks of the present courthouse system. This, God knows they've been fiddling around with it for 4 years and they still haven't opened it.
That's the swing coffee roast.
So here to the right is, if you take a look, you'll see, this would have been, I'll tell you all about it later, but if you can take note, there will be waterfalls over the office windows there later. Arthur Erickson, the top architect in Canada, he passed away a year and a half. Good 55,000 folks. Go and go. Starbucks, son of a gun. The tall building to the left is the Landmark Hotel, and around at the top of it is the revolving restaurant called Cloud 9. If you take a look between these buildings to the top, that was the West Coast Energy Building, built in 1967, no less, as an earthquake-resistant building. They used to say earthquake-proof, and I can't quite go along with that. But it's a center column of concrete. Out of the top comes 12 steel straps, and that's the only thing that holds the floors. It was built from the top down on the straps. A guy by the name of Bobicki designed it, and I'll never forget it because I like to say his name. If you look as we go down here to this corner, you'll see the first floor really is 3 floors up. Comes off Burrard Inlet, called Coal Harbor. Really, in the 1850s, when they were doing exploration, they discovered a vein of coal, not very good quality, so we still have a city. But the name stuck, Coal Harbor. And at the end there on the left is the Westin Bayshore Hotel, just a very nice one. Working our way into Stanley Park, when we built this causeway right now, we cut off the end of that Coal Harbor route, and it effectively cut off the end to the left, and it rapidly became a lake. There was springs there. Anybody will state, and yet 10,000 trees came down in 2005 when we had that terrible windstorm. They're 1,100 strong, these guys, the rowing club. They've won everything from Olympic gold on down, and their patron is Andrew, Prince Andrew. On the other is bikes and inline skates. Now, is he stuck or not?
Are we going to get off here?
Yes. I can't. I don't. I have special spots that I can stop. He can. He does. I'm just.
There. Okay.
Dapper is the word. To the left, cricket pitches. They're at it right now. To the right, an awesome view of the skyline of the city. But God, I've learned one thing. I tried to learn that game, and the only thing I've learned is I don't want to be in front of that guy when he throws that ball. As it comes in there so fast. I don't know. It as well. To the left of that is a story pole, truly. It's a memorial pole, and anything that happens, they would carve it up, and that would be the end. That was their history. Then there's a little one to the left of that that is really quite small, with a block on its head. It was a house post pole, and it would hold up the secondary beams in a longhouse. And then a couple over from that, oh, they've done something with another pole. A couple over from that is one of...
Stand up here.
Used to do their services here, and all you could hear was that hallelujah across the water. So it was a no-brainer. This sculpture of the runner here is Harry Jerome, wonderful man who he won a walkabout. see the seaplane taking off to the right front here. Lots of them coming and going, and most of them go into Victoria, but they also go to Nanaimo and points north. Down below us here on the seawall is the 9 o'clock gun. It's been going off from 9 o'clock for many years, but it was 6 o'clock before. It was for the ship's captains to check their chronometers or their ship's clocks. When you see where the Lionsgate Bridge is, you'll see ores, potash, coal, sulfur, the yellow piles. Wood chips are up ahead here. Wood products in all different stages of development, really. The wood chips go along to be made into particle board or towards pulp for paper products. Straight ahead is Grouse Mountain. I don't know, I can see a paraglider up there. They've got really good wind currents, but there's also the wind turbine up there. You see the white pole at the top. That gives them about 24% of their whole power, and they use a lot. So it's been a great thing for them. Brockton Point is where we are. The Lionsgate Bridge is where we're going in just a few minutes. That was put a toll at 1936 to early 39, sorry. And they put a toll on it and we paid for it. And then in the 50s, the city bought it for roughly the same price, put a toll on it, and we paid for it again. Be it ever thus. But see how narrow that opening is?
Yeah.
And for that reason, you can't ever find it. No sailboat can go. Sometimes it's quite an adventure. She usually has a seagull or a cormorant sitting with her, but today not so much. Ahead of us is the figurehead, a replica of the figurehead off the Empress of or a springtide thing. It can be pretty dangerous. So there we go, we're going over that bridge in just a minute. Two lions, one on each side, carved by a great man named Charles Morega. So to the right will be Burrard Inlet. To the left will be English Bay and West Vancouver. See way up the inlet there, the yellow piles. Pretty noticeable today, they look like neon lights. To the left, West Vancouver, no industry. In 1920s, they could see what was happening in North Van, so they put it in their bylaws. So there's no industry there at all. All the high-rises are rather pricey condominiums. And down below, the natural division between North and West Vancouver has been providing us with drinking water since the 1880s. Not only us, but surrounding areas. So now it takes a lot, 2 more reservoirs up the inlet to provide the other 2/3, which gives us a third. Clark Royal Shopping Centre on the left, the first one was built by the Guinnesses to supply the people that bought in their area. It's named after their brewery that was used to be in London, England, not there anymore. And the black building, 100 Park Royal, is a Coast Guard. Very like the one, you know, that central one that we saw with the straps coming out of it. Built much the same. Ships, I think, 52 feet and up. Must report to them under coming and going under the bridge.
We will find passport stamps at 6 locations.
I was thinking I'll take yours. I finished it this picture. bridge. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you want to take a picture? Fearless. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Wyoming's not so great when it comes to high places. Take a look out there. Isn't that a long way down? Look at that rushing water. That's pretty brutal. Yeah, it's barely there. It's still up. I bet it would be nice to cool our feet in that water down there.
We get a better. Well, I'll take some pictures and you can send them because I can't do it on this little transport. Want me to pass these? Hey, turn around. They want you to get pictures. Wendy.
That's really good. Thank you.
Tapang, palibasa pa tapos na.
Linis!
오 멋있다. 빨리 뛰어가 빨리 뛰어가. 봐봐.
하나, 둘, 셋.
오빠 지나갔다 이거.
오케이. 빨리 가. 얼굴이 진정했다고. 다들 표정이 웃는 게 아니야.
여기서
와.
좀 밀려 살봉이.
여러분.
가자 여러분.
오.
여러분. 하나 둘 셋.
이번엔
Back to your, well, if you look back at it, it's looking to the right. Now I'm going to just pull away from the curb so everybody can get off without tripping over it. And if you walk, you know, it's only 10 minutes there, 10 minutes. Argument up to the left. You see a city up there a ways, and that's Burnaby. That's where I go when I put all you guys dropped off. Go clean up the bus, pick up the garbage, gas it up, do the books, go home. You can see the seawall down to the right, and it is to the left, all the way around the park there. Fun to be there. And that always used to be a native lookout. To the left, and really we do get some wonderful sunsets. All right, you're backing out back.
Wow.
The strip of land to the right front of us is called Point Grey. It's all part of the mainland. Anthropology, and it's fantastic. Come on, guy. You can do it. Because it would be chaos if we were going both directions here. Those. And they tried to figure out where they would relocate these darn things. So they found a place way up north that was Okay, there needs to be a cop here. You can't just let people go forever. So this is where they watched the logo for the Olympics. It's not even from around here, but that was what they used. They use that up north to this day because there's nothing there, and those rocks are balanced, not these ones, I don't think. But they're balanced and they stay. Then to the entrance to Falls Creek. I'm taking a low road this time because if I took the other one, we'd be sitting there forever. Our illustrious mayor has decided to take one lane out of this bridge. It's managed to be 6 lanes. One heck of a tie-up. Coming up on the left down below us. Bridges is not a bad restaurant. Coming up on the left is a...
No job or girlfriend. Not funny. Here we go. Wait for it. I'll get it. Ah. Focus and concentration. No problem. Do we need bigger flames? Sorry, we need bigger flames. Brand new torches in the mail, but they don't get here till Monday. Here we go. Big torches, big fire. And, whew. Then we finish showing the skateboard. All right. Are you ready? I'm sorry, you guys can't take those bikes. Wait for it. Did you see it? Okay, I'll do it. T-shirt there, you can hold these for me right here. What's your name, dude? Sorry? Awesome, Steve. You can hold these right here. Let's maybe hold them up high. And Steve, you come right out over this way for me. Right over here. And everybody, a really warm welcome. A huge round of applause for Steve, our first volunteer. For coming out here. Thank you so much, Steve. It's gonna be very simple. I've never seen anything go wrong twice in a row. So, Steve, if you come stand right here, just to my right, face the audience. Are you right or left-handed? Left-handed? Okay, hold one torch in your left hand. Hold the other two in your right, hold them up high. Hold them out, hold them, your head back. Open up your mouth. And just get the torch into your mouth, Steve. Well, somebody's got to do it. I guess it'll be me. Yeah, okay, so Steve, here, I'll take these. These things are a little bit dangerous. But Steve, I don't want you to be worried. Because Steve, I'm going to give you these instead. So just one in your left and two in your right. Just hold them up high. Presentation is everything. And Steve, my hour is up. It's all you, man. No, here, I brought you up here for...